It's time for another episode of the South Side of the Wall. It's your boy, Jay Targaryen, a.k.a. Justin Lee. But fuck it, I'm just Jay Targaryen right now. Gotta give a special thanks to Lord Ray Martell putting this shit together, getting your boys on YouTube for the first time. Let's fucking go, Lord Ray. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. This is a pleasure, an honor.
I do regret for another fucking week, the Italian Bull is back with us now. Your Grace, the king in other realms, but he's Lord Mac today. Mac, how you feeling, G?
I'm feeling good, man.
It's fucking o'clock in the morning on my off day. Thank you, Ray.
I love you, man.
The hard work, gentlemen.
I appreciate the work too. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Yeah,
man.
this is fucking awesome. The man I'm trying to vote off the island is still giving me fucking quality work. That's the beauty of this show, bro. It's fucking excellent. Hold on, that's my fucking job to ask people what they're gonna have. You stay in your fucking lane.
What's going on in Game of Thrones in the series?
We got a show for y'all today. Oh, it's another South Side of the fucking Wall. It's your boy Jay Targaryen, and we took a week break, but we fucking back. We back. Let's take some fucking attendance. We got Lord Ray Martell in the house, the Chicago Italian Bull, and your Grace, King Mac. Good to see you, boys. Now, let me tell you something right now. I was fired up with our last episode, recapping 4 for season 2. Episode 5 was one for me because it was a little bit of a chess match. But first, I want to get into a question for the Italian Bull. Bull, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
I worked the day, got to pay the bills.
You wasn't humping nobody?
No. I purchased my grandmother a lottery ticket and some chocolates, though.
Since when did he start echoing? Y'all getting echo?
Yeah, he echoing.
Hello?
We were just fine, and all of a sudden he just starts echoing.
I did, yes. Hold on.
No, you're good now. You're good.
Just leave the fucking show. Just leave the show.
Nah, he ain't echoing now. He good.
No, you're good now.
I still
don't know what it was.
Hear echo. Yeah. So Bull ain't do nothing for Valentine's Day. I actually regret asking.
No, I got my grandmother a lottery ticket and some chocolate.
They did a good job, Bull.
What chocolate was it?
She was very happy. It was like those little Rocher like chocolate balls.
You got to do Fannie Mae for grandmothers, man. Fannie Mae is the only way to go.
No. It's an Italian thing. The Rocher, like with the walnuts.
Oh, you know yeah. I
with
know
the walnuts. It's fucking. It's an Italian treat.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you? Did you propose?
Yeah. How much money did you?
No.
Are you sure?
Me and Asia, we woke up, went to the mall, got a bite to eat, did a sip and paint at the house. She was knocked out by fucking 9:30. So I was just chilling, playing Pokemon for the rest of the night. Got on the spaces and talked to Mac. Bull, I don't think you was there. I think you was touching it a little bit.
I was watching a lame-ass movie, actually.
I had a decent Valentine's Day, to be honest with you.
Pretty decent.
Solid. It was an 8 out of 10. It wasn't like too perfect. It was 8 out of 10. Mac, I know you love these man-made holidays. I'm pretty sure you was fucking throwing parties for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely not. But I'm glad you guys giving all your money to the white man on their holidays.
Here we go with this shit.
How am I? Oh, whatever, man. Who bought that? Who made that piano behind you?
Hey,
Lee Steinway.
Mac, why you got
Steinway's white?
Why you got to start the show off with a grenade like that? We ain't even 4 minutes in.
Damn.
I just figured I'd tell the truth right off the top.
That's what you should do, Mac.
Mac, I only spent like $20 yesterday.
It's all right. Still didn't went to the white man.
Come on, dog. I can't spend a dub on Valentine's Day.
They got y'all believing that's a romantic day. Why?
It's a holiday. It's on the calendar, Mac.
Yeah.
It is
it's a Hallmark holiday.
They put a lot of things on the calendar.
It's so much.
You don't celebrate Earth Day either, dude.
It's so much more to that dumbass holiday, or even a holiday.
Just get it off your chest, right?
Whatever.
Ray saying that with undertones. I can see it.
Get it off your chest.
I can hear it.
It's a bloody history behind that fucking date. Like, stop it.
Was it worse than the Red Wedding?
Yeah, actually, it was, because it Red Wedding was a one-time event. That shit happened for centuries. So, yeah.
I guess me and Ray killing the vibes, huh?
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Don't bring. Let me just bring it up. This is AAA Kennels right here. AAA Kennels. This is my nephew's kennel business.
Yeah.
He breeds and sells cane corsos, pure blood cane corsos. So shout out to my nephew Alfie.
Anything on the back of it?
Yeah. It's hold on.
I love it.
Oh,
look at that.
All right.
Yeah, those are three of the dogs, from the kennel. There were I think there were 3 original. Well, 2 of them are the originals. I think the one in the middle is my grandniece's.
What Master P say? Black owned and we can't be stopped.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. So if you want a cane corso, hit me up in the DMs. My nephew, he just had a litter of 7. So, Al, when you watch this, man, I love you. But shout out to AAA Kennel. That's my nephew shit, bro. Like he's
that's
killing
what's up, man. Like
yeah.
I love
What'd he
animals.
say?
I'm not a dog person, but cane corsos are beautiful dogs.
They are. They're just big and their shit is fucking humongous.
It should be a dog person over a cat person.
No, he's a cat person. Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
We legit did we did something. Justin, what did we? Oh,
Cat
you know what?
people
No,
say weird.
take that back. It was when I'm recording my the wrestling show through the barbershop window. All 3 of them are cat dads. So you'll see cats just fucking like
They
all
everywhere,
over.
bro. Like fucking
It's
Louis
fucking
right
weird.
here in the chair right now.
Cat
Like,
dads.
Yeah, that's what it is, Mac. I'm sorry. It's just a thing now. I just never knew. On my block, you had a cat. It was just weird.
Actually, cats are more
I do think
intelligent,
cat
so I
owners
get where you're coming
Cats are not more intelligent. Whoever keeps saying that dumb
what
shit.
did you just
It's
say, man?
true.
They're
It's
more
true.
they're more independent and
I
disrespectful.
do think cat owners are
Some would
like
call that intelligence.
They're more
know why?
independent and disrespectful. That's
Cats are
all they
sneaky.
are. That's all they are.
Cats are
Independent
sneaky.
We're gonna save that conversation for
sneaky
another
and
day.
they're fucking sneaky, yeah, for sure, Mac. And they
For
just
Caesar, the dog
you just
whisperer.
be like,
Only thing I get them is they athletic. They are athletic.
man, dogs are athletic, man. Get you a motherfucker.
Athletic, they
Man,
defy
Border
gravity.
collies, athletic.
Get you a Belgian Malinois and you talk about an
Hey,
athlete.
this Master P lyric stuck in my head, so I gotta get it out the way.
Nah.
For 15%, that ain't enough money to pay my mother. It was just stuck in my head. So.
You gotta get it out.
You can swear on the show, man.
He can't swear because
he's trying to be a better person.
Oh,
You know
come
what?
on, man.
His life,
Hold on,
Bull.
Bull. Hold on, Bull.
Bull, you can't knock this man for trying to change his life and not
Bull.
swear anymore.
But Prince did that, and his music went to shit.
How many records?
Let's just be real.
Before we leave the subject, I want to apologize to my co-host on No Flogging, Andre, because there has been a point in time where I've called him a cane corso. So I'm sorry, Andre. You are not a
Flogging?
big,
No
beautiful
flogging?
dog that's profitable. You are not.
Is that what it's called?
What?
No flogging?
Drago
No
kill you,
flogging.
bro.
Are you deaf?
Flogging.
Flogging.
Flogging. You know what
Like-
flogging is. Stop it. You're from Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I don't know what it means.
and then that
Like,
means you're
I
You
know
are
what
really an
flogging means.
uncultured swine.
yeah, you're
That's something
I
completely
mean, a
different.
lot of
Uncultured
times,
swine.
a lot of times you're just,
Okay. I know I never heard of
A lot
that.
of time, Bull be on BS. That's what it
Yeah.
means.
Oh, really? Come on, man.
yeah. So I
Only
mean,
thing I don't fear
Ray,
is
I'm tired
God.
of
You
looking at
you
Bull.
feel
Can
my
you give me a
curveball.
picture to cover him up?
no, I don't have anything. Oh, hey, Bull.
What up?
So I wanted to name this episode, and I told you guys it was a one line in the show.
This
I
is
want to bring
deep.
it up.
This is deep.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it up because I wanted to be just so the viewers know when they see this that this is gonna be a pre-recorded episode. We're not live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not live.
I can put my dick away? Okay. Continue.
It's every time. It's every time.
Never.
It's
At least I'm
never
consistent.
fucking fails.
At least
Never fails.
I'm something that Zach Levine can't provide.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah, you are consistent. God damn it! What the fuck was I?
You were talking about schemes and plots being very similar.
Yes. So the name of this episode, it will be, when I put it out on the podcast, on any podcast platform, or when you see it on the show. This show is basically going to be schemes and plots are the same thing. Yeah. It was a line in the episode that we're going to cover tonight. I thought that was a dope ass. And somebody there are some people on the panel don't like that. The fact that
Who doesn't like it?
yeah, it's somebody that admires the Lannisters didn't like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
the dragonless rider.
He's unmoved.
Now, the only reason why I was against that is because, like, Tyrion was being facetious. He was trying to make Cersei seem like an idiot. Like,
well, she is an idiot.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You don't talk. You
think
to the
sarcasm
Queen
won her
Regent
over?
like that?
no. Oh, okay. You don't talk to her like that. Cool.
No.
Yeah. Cool. So I mean, it is what it is. So yeah. Hey, schemes and plots are the same fucking thing, y'all. Just know that.
I just want to say for the record,
Because he
if it
drinks and
wasn't for Cutland Stark, Cersei would probably be the worst person on the show, without a doubt.
Is Cersei worse than Joffrey?
Yep.
How, Mac?
Because she birthed him. That's why.
Mac, I don't know. I think your
Mac, I
vision
think
gets
you're
a little
absolutely
blurry
correct.
in this
Wow.
game of
I think
Game of Thrones.
I think that overall Cersei is probably the second worst person in this whole fucking show.
Yeah.
The
Without a
second
doubt.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and can we really even say that Joffrey is number one? Because he's not number one in my book.
No. Number one in my book
Is the Night
Cutland
King in
Stark.
canon?
No,
Is the Night King relevant?
no,
No, we're talking
Number one in my
about the
book is,
most hated character.
he's not number one in my book.
I think
Number one in
Joffrey
my
has
book
to,
is,
Joffrey has to be there.
No,
Joffrey
Joffrey
has
number one in my
number one
book is Cutland Stark. Number
Number one
two is Cersei.
Wow. See,
What's your five, Mac?
Oh.
Who the next three?
my number one is Ramsay Bolton.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, great choice, bro.
Yeah.
He's the worst motherfucker in this whole.
Look at you throwing curveballs. Look at Mac. He got all scared.
my.
Nah.
And then, matter of fact, my number three person is fucking Craster.
Oh,
The guy who was giving his babies away.
Fucking terrible person. He's a
Look at you
terrible-
dropping hot
he's
fire
a
tonight.
fucking
oh,
terrible
it sound like Cutland Stark ain't make the top five in Ray's top five.
Just let him finish.
I
Let
don't
him preach.
understand.
Yeah. Number four, the worst fucking person on this whole fucking show, has to be Cutland Stark.
Okay.
And then number five would have to be what the fuck is his name? God damn. Littlefinger. I was trying to think his actual name, but Littlefinger's the other one.
So
That's
wasn't
not a
that
bad
far
top
away.
five right there. I mean,
Yeah, what's Littlefinger's Lord
Baelish.
Baelish? Yeah, god damn it.
I was gonna say, Mac, he only had Cutland 2 spots away from where you got her, as far as like the second most hated person.
Ray, who was your number one again? I was writing it down and I missed
My
it.
number one was fucking
Ramsay
Bolton.
Ramsay Bolton. Okay.
Ramsay fucking Bolton.
Cersei was two.
Cersei was two.
Yeah.
Craster was three.
Craster was
Craster.
three. Yeah.
Four was Cutland
Four was
Stark.
Cunlin, and then five was fucking.
Ooh, I don't know, man. You didn't say Tywin Lannister.
I didn't.
How could you hate Tywin
I
Lannister?
understood Tywin.
But Tywin was the
That's
the
my
assistant
first overall
GM
pick.
under the Mad King.
No, I don't. I understood Tywin. Like Tywin, he had a reason to be the way that he was. He was the fucking lord of fucking of what's it called? Rolling Rock.
Casterly Rock.
Casterly
Hey, I
Rock.
just realized something. This man, hey, put that picture back up there.
I can't. I ain't got that type of power.
We didn't discuss this. Put that picture back up there, please.
Oh yeah, what do we got?
This man, Jay Targaryen, got Tywin Lannister as a leader,
Mhm.
and his own son killed.
Wait, hold on, wait, Mac. What son?
Well, he has the most faded team. I mean, he has a dragon, but nobody to fly the motherfucker.
What a leader
What
that man
son killed
was.
him?
I mean, yeah, he's done already.
I
Damn.
got Caraxes as a pet. That's like a parakeet to me.
Oh, I was just talking about my nephew.
The Dothraki are going to start fighting Caraxes, bro.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be
After they
honest.
get done with Caraxes,
Duffy
they
was
coming
bad,
for
but he don't
your
make
ass.
my top 5.
No, Caraxes will come for Damon. Then I'll have 2 dragons.
He don't make
Sure.
it.
No, seriously.
I'm
Caraxes
gonna
is
be
going to go to his
honest.
homeboy. It's over.
It's 4 women characters in movies and TVs that
Damn, my nephew at the
really
Bulls game.
irritated me. Cersei, Catelyn Stark, the mama off Good Times, and Jenny from Forrest Gump. Those are
Wow.
just the 4 characters.
Good call on Jenny.
Absolutely disgusting women, man.
I'm not gonna say all that, but they just irritated me.
Hey, I was just speaking about my nephew and just saw that he's at the fucking game right now. The one in at the Pacers. Yeah,
The Bulls game.
Bulls Indianapolis game. Yeah,
It's over for the Bulls, though.
yeah.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
man. Don't do this.
Did it ever really start, bro?
I don't
Let's
know
be
what's
real.
going on with the Bulls. The Bulls are fucking unreal. So let's I mean,
No, the Bulls were like Rob Stark. You know, they won their first like
Those are-
3 weeks of battles and then got rolled.
Congratulations, Mac. You put the cables on me.
yeah.
We were talking about plots and schemes, Ray.
This man just compared the Bulls to Rob Stark.
Kind of, a little bit. It was kind of, that's a bad interpretation.
We were
Y'all disrespect for the Starks never stopped us.
I'm gonna plug one last thing. I'm gonna plug one last thing because it starts fucking what's the date for tomorrow. I'm gonna plug one last thing, and this ain't got nothing to do with like nothing else, whatever. But Wu-Tang: The American Saga starts again tomorrow, the final season. If you haven't watched it, that's a fucking #1 go-to watch if you're a fucking Wu-Tang fan. So
ODB.
yeah, if you love the Wu-Tang
You
fan,
can't see.
the last season of Wu-Tang American Saga comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching that motherfucker like every fucking week. So
Yeah.
because we watch TV shows, that's what we do. Like we love it. So and we just found out Justin has never seen Breaking Bad. That's crazy to me.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Better Call Saul. On top of that,
Nope. I cannot watch Better Call
Well,
Saul.
look how long it took
bro,
me to
what
watch
is
the
wrong
Game of
with you, Ray?
I fall asleep every time I cut it on.
Oh my god, like okay,
I've tried probably 5 times to fucking.
I get it. It is kind of a slow
so
wrap in the
fucking
beginning,
slow.
but bro, it like gets crazy. All I gotta say is look up Lalo.
I got you, man. But every time I start on
Motherfucking
season 1, episode 1, every fucking time.
But you know, it's some good shit, bro. For real.
Straight up.
That universe is crazy.
Hey,
And you got Mando coming back too. Grogu coming back.
Yeah, when does that start? When is
That's
that?
like the end of this month.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Hey, that Last of Us looks solid too. I watched.
Bro,
I watched a couple
hours
episodes
into the
dope.
first episode.
Now
I'm midway through the gay
Last of
episode
Us,
with
the
Nick
only thing with the
Offerman.
Last of Us is
Can't
that,
do that.
like, the only thing with the Last of Us is that, like, if you play the game, it doesn't hit as hard, but it still hits. It just doesn't hit.
It's a zombie show, but it's like it's about a fungus as opposed to an actual viral infection.
Yeah. But at the same time, like if you play the game, it's a different vibe than if like when my wife watches it, who never played the game, she's oh shit, what the fuck? I can't believe they did that. But if you play the game, it's like, oh, you know what's coming, kind of. So
And speaking of games,
they
Call
did
of
a really
Duty
good job.
just went in with the new Warzone. It's got that samurai kind of feel to it too. So pretty dope on the Warzone front.
I need a PlayStation 5 myself.
Bro, the time is to get it is now. But they said PlayStation.
I thought that was a PlayStation 5 behind you.
They're a little bit behind, but you can still get one from Sony, like fairly quick. You just got to keep checking.
I got an Xbox
every week now, so just
you get the show for free in like 3 weeks.
Check PlayStation.com or Sony.com, whatever it is. Sony.PlayStation.com or whatever. And
Sony ain't signing your checks, Ray.
I never
I
been
know Xbox.
I'm telling Mac because I got a PlayStation. I got my PlayStation fairly fast, like a couple years ago, and I got my wife a PlayStation like a couple months ago, from Sony. So you can get them. You just have to be diligent in looking for them. But they're more mass produced more now than they ever have been. And Justin plays a fucking Switch, so he doesn't care about that.
He plays Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Smart things come in small packages sometimes. Don't be
Exactly.
disrespectful. You drafted this midget.
I did. I drafted him.
Yeah.
But let's get into the show, boy. Let's get to the episode, Justin. What you think? You want to get into it? 'Cause we've been bullshitting for like 20 minutes.
Well, I
Like,
miss you guys.
I missed y'all too.
Yeah, but no.
Mac thought I was on level 1 on energy tonight, but I was legit trying to get the show together.
Yeah, you
did
on
a
fire.
good job too on the fly.
You on fire.
Yeah, like I mean,
Yo, really?
right when
Yeah.
you open up, like
Yeah.
That's how we open up the
first
episode.
20 seconds, he get fucking popped.
Did he get murked in the first fucking minute?
Yes.
In the first minute, he gets
Lady
No.
Melisandre gave
Get his
birth
wig
to the
split.
ghost.
So Masandra gave birth the episode before. We talked about that. So, but we were only like 20 minutes, like 20 seconds in before he got fucking.
Yes, bro.
Got
I
his
had
wig
to stop
split.
watch like I'm watching time for real. Like 20
Wow.
seconds.
Because I remember Cutler and him talking about what Rob needs, and Rob and her have the same enemies, and so on and so forth. And then he gets up and goes to the mirror, and I was like, oh shit, here it comes. I didn't realize it was that early.
Oh yeah, bro. And then you got to think about the figure that Brienne has in her mind about the whole event. A ghost or a demon with Stannis Baratheon's face. That's ultimately what came out of Melisandre.
Yeah, well, she said the shape of fucking Stannis, like
Yeah,
when they
a
were,
ghost
like,
in the
on
shape of
King's
Stannis,
Road.
yeah.
Yeah, they was like when he was on King's Road later on in the episode.
They were blaming each other, Ray.
Well, the thing
That's
about
what
it
the
is,
tabloid said. See, there you go, believe in the media.
No, I was listening to him myself. It's like, oh, they're not going to believe you. Oh, I didn't do shit. She didn't do shit. She took off the armor, and a fucking ghost child came and stabbed him in the fucking heart.
but Caitlyn,
That's what happened.
Caitlyn never blamed her. Other people blamed her. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, of course. But then, I just like their stories kept bouncing off each other. It's like there never was cohesion with those two.
The world would have been a better place if Cuntlin would have got blamed for Renly's death.
And then everybody came in the tent and snapped her and shame.
You're completely right.
Shame.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Great. Even though I wouldn't want to see her fucking naked. Promise you that.
Wow.
Cuntlin?
I don't see what Ned. I mean, Ned had
a
little
milf pussy.
I'm pretty sure the lights were
worse
all
than that. Could you imagine the fucking? I don't even want to know. Never mind. Let's move on.
Did you guys ever go to milfhunter.com back in the day?
He went to milfhunter.com.
So, because who was that? That was Marjorie, right?
Yep,
Marjorie and Littlefinger.
Short.
I call her Butter.
I said Littlefoot.
Littlefinger.
Littlefoot.
Hey, Littlefoot. But somebody said in the pregame that they wanted to talk about that scene because they said it was like pivotal or something.
Yeah, no, that was me. Like,
okay,
like you seen her whole demeanor change. Like it was even before this conversation. She was trying to get Loras out the tent, out the way, because she knew it was gonna happen. And then she started talking to Lord Baelish, and then you see her demeanor like absolutely changed to where now you see a little bit of her ambition and what she really wanted, and she had a real direct and stern look on her face. I don't want to be a queen. I want to be the queen.
The queen.
She got tired of being this fake queen to a guy that not only
who advised
have
her?
faith in, she knew he was never going to get the throne. So now she wants to ascend that way any way she can. That's basically
I think that was beyond her pay grade.
What are you talking about?
Hey, her mother. What was her name again? From the Tyrell Gardens, Lady Tyrell.
Yeah, Olenna.
Yes, she's essentially put the poison pill into a lot of different things that we're talking about.
That was her grandmother, not her mother.
Or her grandmother. My apologies.
Yeah, Grand MILF.
Hey, there's a fetish out for that. But, that goes into a lot of things, but then you have to, it transitions right to the power. It goes to King's Landing. It goes to, somebody called it a derogatory name, but we won't get into that. He is acting as the hand of the king. The imp.
Okay.
Short imp.
Yeah, but I just want to like, okay, Mac, I'm gonna ask you. Did you think like the first time you watching the show, did Renly Baratheon had a legitimate shot to become king?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
It was a total fluff job.
Yeah, damn, Mac. I mean,
He's
from
completely
Baratheon.
right.
Jesus Christ, he just
He was
went
the softest of the softest Baratheons, and that's all I need to say.
Yeah. And you know,
yeah, bro.
And it's funny, he got
his queen
knocked out
knew
by
that.
a ghost.
His queen knew that.
Shocked there wasn't possibly earrings put on the
Wow.
deer or whatever it was they used.
She
He died from a belly button infection.
Marjorie, you know, she had ambitions, and the Tyrells set themselves up with.
I do want to touch on that though for a minute. I think Bull was underselling her as far as her. She's very cunning, Margie.
Are we talking about Marjorie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marjorie, I believe. Yes.
She's
No,
very she's smart. She knows how to maneuver. She knows how to manipulate. She's even knows how to use be seductive, to use that to her power or whatever. And I don't.
She has the gift of gab. I'll give her that.
And I don't think it was necessarily, even though the grandma is holding the power, I don't necessarily think it was the grandma idea. I actually think that Marjorie went to her father, of course, convinced her father that she wanted to be queen, and that's why they was making the moves that they were making. I think Marjorie.
Yeah, but there you have to be impromptu. You have to be able to like change as the scene changes. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and I think
you can't really. It's hard
I think Margie was. I'm gonna be honest. I think Margie was making the moves with her grandmother backing. Her grandmother to me
training. I want to say training. Training.
I was just gonna say that her grandmother to me was more like she was like an apprentice to her grandmother, and her grandmother.
Yeah, because whenever they spoke, it was like training type moments.
Her grandmother was teaching her how to get where she wanted
to be.
Yeah,
I was very good
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, we had a lot of instances where, like Justin said it, like that was a pivotal point. I think there was a couple of them in this episode.
And that's just fucking 3 minutes into the episode,
right? Like Marjorie talking to Littlefinger, but what stood out to me, Justin, and I'm glad you made it a point to talk about it. It wasn't Marjorie's. Hold on, let me see. Justin, where's that picture at? I wanted to put that picture up again. Okay, we can't really see it, but when she said that she wanted to be the queen, the queen, Littlefinger got a small smirk on his face. If you saw it,
yeah, he has a fetish for power.
I was like, oh shit.
Well, no, you got to think about who Littlefinger is. He like manipulating young women to get to the throne. That's his niche,
and that's where I was ready to go with. I'm glad you picked up.
That's why
he's loyal though.
For Sansa, that's why he got a for Marjorie.
What did you just say?
I said he's loyal.
Get him back. Get him
to
back.
Caitlyn Stark. He's loyal to Caitlyn Stark.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He would do anything for that woman.
He's loyal to nobody.
He got Aaron assassinated because of that woman.
He's loyal to nobody.
Wait.
Only her. Only her.
No, he wasn't even loyal to her.
Bull, rewind. You said he got Aaron assassinated for her.
Yes, through Liza, Caitlyn's sister, who they were seeing, right? Littlefinger and her were seeing. So that's how the assassination attempt started. The whole Game of Thrones, this whole trickle in the Game of Thrones started from fucking Littlefinger. And that shit. And it's all because of Caitlyn Stark.
Bull. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
I'm confused.
Oh no, put it up again. Any statistician
is not loyal to anybody.
Because
Littlefinger is not loyal to anybody. He's not loyal
Caitlyn Stark, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Don't you remember earlier? The reason he's visiting Renly right now is because the Lannisters is using
he's
him
a pawn on the board because he wants her to be a pawn. No, I'm telling you, man.
No.
He is loyal to her without it.
He's not loyal to anybody.
We're gonna have to. You know what, Bull? You know how you like to write shit
Yeah,
down?
earmark that motherfucker.
I'm out the.
This man needs to be on suspension.
No, I need to write. I need to
Spend
write
these
down.
nuts, Justin.
I need to write
Suspension.
down because Bull, in all his infinite wisdom, said that Littlefinger assisted. Littlefinger assisted in Lord Aaron's death.
Yes, without a fucking doubt.
But you said he did it for Caitlyn or Cutland.
Not essentially trying to win her heart, but that's what essentially started the game.
I don't understand the reason, but we'll get into that one. I'm gonna need you.
It was getting Ned to the red fucking
Absolutely.
key.
This is absolutely fucking terrible.
This is fucking Let's.
Really?
I'm a fucking
Hey.
come back to that another episode, Bull, because I got to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Justin. I mean,
Have I been wrong?
Amen.
Maybe.
Yeah, we got to figure this out. So we already talked about Renly and him getting fucking murked by the fucking Shadow Warrior or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
It was over for him.
Yeah. Did we? Where did we go from there? Did we
go
end
to
up
King's Landing?
We went to King's Landing from there.
Yeah, and you got Tyrion. Of course, he learns of the news. He learns of the news of Renly's death, and he correctly predicts Stannis
in the bannerman for sure.
Yeah. And he also is looking at the wildfire, I think it's called, or whatever, to see all the
did that happen right then and there, or was that later on?
No, that was right then and there.
That was right then and there. Yeah.
Because Sir Loras was not Loras, but what's his nephew's name or his cousin?
Lancel.
Yeah, Lancel. That's
Sir Cuckold.
He was information out of Lancel.
As a matter of fact, he had Lancel spying on his sister, which his sister
very Lancel.
His sister was actually having sexual relations with Lance. Other weird stuff going on.
No,
not only do she do the brother, she do the cousin. Unbelievable, this woman.
Oh, wow.
I wonder what else she does.
I don't remember that, Mac. I don't remember that, but I don't.
Yeah, no, she definitely. She
sure you don't, House Martell.
Yeah,
she was having sexual relations with the cousin, right?
Yeah, that's y'all want to keep trying to dog me about the fact that House Martell is free and open and they don't care about sexuality or whatever, and that that I like Oberyn.
They control the Martell seat.
Hold on, let me speak. Y'all want to go about all that. Y'all want to talk about how motherfuckers are just fucking whoever, and it doesn't matter gender or whatever. That's one thing, right? But you motherfuckers are fucking family members. That shit is disgusting. Yeah. So, which is what it is. I mean, at the same time, if
I don't approve of any of that, Ray, just for the record.
I mean, I feel you. But let's put it this way. Let's just put it this way. We're all wrong. No matter what house we choose, something fucking.
No matter what house we choose,
no. I'm not flowing with that. The Starks are straight down the middle
and musty.
Wasn't that Twister from Chicago? Make it do wrong.
You don't find. I tell you what, Ray.
I don't know about that one.
I tell you what, Ray. You can't find nobody batting for the other team on the Starks, Ray.
Yeah,
I don't know right now.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
I don't know.
How many homosexual Targaryens is it?
There's a lot of them. And they were herding goats before they had dragons. So they were fucking the goats. You're goat fuckers.
None.
Goat
Targaryens.
None.
You guys are goat fuckers.
All I know is this, man. It's like I don't give a fuck, like none of that. So
it's like either fucking a man or fucking a goat. I don't know, man.
We were.
I agree with you though. The Lannisters are very weird, especially Cersei. She's over the top.
Very weird. Incestual.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Let's.
As a matter of fact,
we were talking about.
If you ask me, she's a despicable person. She's despicable.
We were talking about Tyrion, correct? Tyrion and
Cersei.
He using using his cousin to spy on his sister. But anyway, his cousin gave him some information about the wildfire, and he went down to see the I guess he's the pyro master. I don't know exactly what they call him.
Yeah, but he was
Pyromancer.
he said basically he was commissioned by Aegon because of the dragons passing away and everything like that. So they
And
started
Cersei was actually took over.
Yeah, for sure. But I was saying, he kind of mentioned the fact that he's been there since the time of Aegon, the Conqueror.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
his order has been
Which
there.
one? There's been like 27 fucking Aegons.
I don't know which Aegon. It probably was the Mad King. It probably because by that time
It was a Mad King.
The Conqueror. It had to be
it was
Aegon
a Mad
the
King.
Conqueror or Aegon the Mad King.
Yeah.
Because by that
Prometheus,
time, the dragons started to die away, and they needed the wildfire to keep control.
And he he found out they had stashes and stashes of this stuff, this wildfire.
Yeah.
7,800 bottles.
There you go.
Enough to.
But your boy, Bull, your boy was trying to tell him that that's not how wars was won. What's his name? Fucking Bronn. Bronn was trying to tell. He was having a conversation with Tyrion, like, yo, that's not how wars are won. You're gonna fucking burn fucking King's Landing down with this fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like I remember him saying,
you can't burn off the masses.
He was like, you're gonna put it on catapults, but soldiers win wars. These guys here, that's at King's Landing, have never seen battle. They're gonna fuck up, and
they are the king's subjects.
Yeah.
So you rule the king.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like Bronn was giving them some wisdom. It made sense, but Tyrion is just so far ahead of everybody. Like this guy is constantly thinking. You know what I mean? Like he would be a guy I would hate to play chess against because this man gonna be like 10.
I mean, you could argue the same fact for Melisandre.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Ray drafted
at this point in time for sure.
I did. I drafted.
And she birthed the double baby.
I sure did.
No, you can't make the same argument for Melisandre. I'm gonna be honest. Tyrion is the smartest dude on the show. He's the most intelligent dude on the show. He's the best advisor on the show as well. And the second smartest person is actually Samuel Tully. Those are the two. Tarly, yeah.
Bran Stark would kill you in your dreams.
No,
you keep going on to that shit. Let's.
It's true.
We got a lot more to go.
You keep going over that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about this fat pig right here. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Is that duality?
How did you skip to that?
I thought we ended up in the Iron Islands before we went.
Yeah, we had
Lordsport.
The Iron Islands. We had Lordsport. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we was here, right? Matt, you was here.
Yeah, we there. Yeah.
Is this when he gets his dick chopped off?
No, you got Theon. This is where he takes command
of the sea bitch
of a ship. Yeah,
the sea bitch.
I don't think I'll take the command of anything.
He took command of the sea bitch, but the men were like, "Who the fuck are you, you fucking pogue?" Well,
yeah, he's a fucking pussy boy. He's just running off a name, and that goes to show you up north you can't just run off a name.
They gave him 200 men though. He had 200 men, but yeah, his man really didn't respect him.
I want to thank you guys too, because I was gonna very foolishly skip over another pivotal moment. We see a very frail and impulsive young man get his first taste of power back at
I like where you're going with this.
At his house.
I love this. I love this. I said this to my wife earlier.
He already knew he was a pup. They knew what was about to happen. They already probably got plans from Dad. They just going along for the field trip to make sure he could secure Winterfell. Like this was the moment right now where this was also the beginning of the end for Theon Greyjoy.
I told my wife this morning after I watched the episode, like this was like 1-2 o'clock in the morning when I watched it because I
need to take your ass to bed.
No. I'm an old man, so I would sleep before this, and I woke up. I'm in my recliner. I go to sleep.
He'd be falling asleep with Game of Thrones dreams.
I get home, and sometimes when I eat dinner, my wife makes such a wonderful meal. I'll sit back. I'll put my recliner.
That's awesome.
I'll put my recliner up and put something on, and it starts watching me after a while. And I wake up in the middle of the night, like, oh, Okay, cool. But anyway, I told my wife when I woke up this morning, I was watching it at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, yo, this was the moment. Like, say hello to Reek right here and there.
Yep.
Say hello
There's
to
a foreshadowing moment.
because he fucking and I want to get to that too, Bull. I know where you're going with that. We'll get there.
It's amazing.
But Theon talking to the first mate of the ship of the sea bitch, saying how they were going to go to this one place, but they were like, no, I know what to do now. Theon knew right then and there, knowing now, like we've watched the series multiple times or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, at that moment, we knew Theon was thinking about something, but what he really was thinking about was taking Winterfell. And and just so I can kind of like bring it home for a lot of our viewers, a son, a lot of times when they're neglected, yearn for their father's affection or love or approval. So those are the three: love, affection, or approval.
That's
Right?
a true statement right there.
Right. So then that goes across that goes across whatever. So if a son has been neglected, or um if they feel like their dad is not approving of them or love them or whatever, they would do anything for those three things: a love, a hug, son, I love you, affection, another hug and say, you're doing a great job, and they speak great words into you, or approval where you've done something to where your dad can say, good job, son. Like that shit means something. You know what I mean? So Theon, having being raised by Ned, no longer has that father figure in Ned to give him them three things. You understand what I'm saying? So now that he's gone back and his dad kind of sort of accepted him and whatever, he feels this burning desire to fucking get one of those three things: love, affection, or approval. One of them three. You feel what I'm saying? So Justin is absolutely right. This was pivotal in Theon Greyjoy's evolution, because at that moment he had to make a decision to be to be a Greyjoy or not, because at the same time
I couldn't disagree more.
he couldn't be a Stark anymore because Ned was gone and he couldn't approve of him.
He
But
just
disagree.
wanted
Go ahead.
power.
Continue.
He wanted power.
No, it's
That's
deeper
what
than
he was going after. His daddy sold him for his own fucking head. That's
But why
what
do you
happened.
think? Why did
I
you
mean,
think?
I agree with Ray, but he didn't want power.
Why do you think when he
Why do
came back?
you don't think Theon Greyjoy wanted fucking power?
No.
He
But
wanted-
why
he
do you
wanted-
think when he came
Oh,
home he
wanted
started
father
crying?
figure.
Bull.
Why
When he
he was
came,
so defiant? Always in. I
but
couldn't.
Bull, when he came back, he started crying, talking about some. You
Because he's a
sold me.
fucking pussy.
Exactly.
He is. Let's be
Bull,
real.
have you ever cried? Have you ever cried before?
Yeah.
Have you ever cried
Yes.
before, Bull?
But there's certain things
You know what? No, just gonna put him in timeout.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
He's fucking robot.
Fathers mention of this shit.
Bull.
Bull, you're breaking up. Like, did you move anywhere?
Can you
or
hear
something?
me now?
Yeah,
You're breaking up. Now it's good. We
Bull, did you see the look on the man's face when he said, "You sold me, your only boy"? He wasn't talking about he didn't do it for
I
duty.
want to get your approval. I want to get your love.
What are you
I want to get your affection, motherfucker. Yeah. No, I want your fucking crown, bitch, and I hope you die.
No, that's not what he was saying, bro. How did
He's playing the slow
Where
game.
did you see that at?
I tried, bro.
He's playing the slow game.
What's
You're playing the slow game?
Trying to gain allegiance for love, affection, approval.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can have an army at his back. Why wouldn't you? It's like being born in with like a fucking royalty name. You want to claim that name if you can, especially if that royalty sold you off for a war that they lost.
So you saying because he came back home, all of a sudden he just wants to take over his father's throne?
What else is the ascension?
The ascension is to fucking just be alongside
An
Rob.
Ironborn?
He okay, you know what? I don't even know how else to explain it.
To see
He
his
didn't
sister
grow
rule?
up with his dad. He had angst towards his dad,
He
but
wants
because
to fulfill his family name.
right, but he didn't want to do it for fucking glory or fame or anything like that. He wanted his daddy to say that he's a
Power.
Greyjoy. He wanted his daddy to say that he's a fucking son of his. He told him,
Bull.
What are the
he told that
Greyjoys?
motherfucker
What's
to
the
his face that
Greyjoys'
your
claim to
sister
fame?
is more of a son to me than you are.
Hold on. Let me hit
The
Bull in the
fleet.
head with this. Bull, let me lay this on you. When Theon took Winterfell, everybody remained alive. If he wanted to do it for the power, he would have executed everybody in that fucking town.
He would have
If he was
executed Bran if he
sacking
would
the
have caught him
town for
first.
the power.
No, like legit. Like
Which he
look
was.
at it this way. Look at it this way. When let's just say, Bull, you know, hypothetically, you were lacking in a certain area and your father recognized it, and he told you that your sister was more of a son to him than you are. Like, how would that make you feel?
Well, I would
We do
say
not
first off, you
so
haven't seen it because you sold me off when I was an infant.
It doesn't matter. That none of that matters. The thing
What?
about it is that he's telling
How
you
did
to
it
your
go
face.
to the?
He's telling you to your face. He's telling you to your face, right? Face to face. You're grown. You're grown now. You're older. You're 17, 18, 19, whatever age Theon is or whatever, right? You came back home after all these years of being with the Starks. You're more of a wolf than you are Ironborn, so on and so blah, 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 blah. And then he tells you that your little sister is more of a son to him than you are.
Because she was there
But what I'm trying to say
throughout.
is, in that, what do you think as a son? In your mind, what are you thinking?
That's gonna be like, oh shit, no, when you're growing up with the North in the Stark family, man is number one, right? That's the hierarchy. Rob is number one. What's number one? Bran number two. Jon Snow.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I don't
okay.
think
Yeah, I think we got to move on because Bull's
Yep.
not feeling it.
Yep.
He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Go ahead,
Jump
go
on
ahead,
it.
Mac. If you can break it down a little bit different than me, bro, maybe you can say something.
I see
All I
going
can
after
say
power.
is Ray is absolutely right. As someone who grew up, had his dad involved, you do want approval from your father. There's no doubt about
But his
it.
dad was not involved.
It has nothing to do with power. That what I'm saying is his dad wasn't involved early on in his life, but true enough. But his dad
And
is
it's like
involved
finding
in
out your
his
dad
life
had
now.
money after that.
So he wants
And a
the
fleet.
approval of his dad. He wants to show his dad that he's worthy of his love, of his affection, like Ray said. It's just a fact, boy.
It's crazy. Like, you don't think fucking Theon Greyjoy wasn't putting in work for the approval of Ned Stark? You got to be fucking kidding me.
He was trying
Yeah,
to survive.
No, you know what?
They would have
Justin,
killed him.
what's the next
They
scene?
would have
Where
killed
we
him.
at?
Well, the next scene is you go to
I would have killed
Winterfell.
him.
It's
Oh,
nothing
with
really
Bran.
nothing really going on special in
Yeah,
Winterfell.
it's basically Bran.
This
Yeah,
loser.
Bran just
Bran is he's holding court, and
That's not
basically
Bran, bro.
Bran is holding court, and Rickon is fucking smashing fucking walnuts.
yeah.
All right, great, wonderful. What's after that?
We go back to Harrenhall.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah, hey, Bull. Let's talk about some real shit right here, brother.
Oh.
Let's
All
talk
right,
about
let's
some
get
real
into
shit
it,
right
man.
here. So, we had a couple things happen, right? But Mac or Justin, one of you two, or
Hey,
maybe
don't point at me.
maybe it was you, Bull. Maybe it was you, Bull. Who wanted to talk about the interaction between Tywin Lannister and Arya Stark?
Oh, yeah,
I did.
that was me.
And also it was Mac, I believe, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all rock. But this is the scene. Like, so basically, I'm gonna set it up for you guys so y'all can talk it out and whatever. So people
Who
at
was the
home,
person who brought it up? Because it wasn't me. There was one thing I was alluding to.
but
This
people,
nigga just said it was him and Mac. Now you don't know who brought it up.
but
No,
people,
okay, no, it's
people at
Mac. But
home
I did
can't
want
see
to
the
talk about.
pictures. I
Hold
gotta
on,
start
1
with you, but
second.
they can't
I
see.
have to
Hold on,
shut it down for this 1 second. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I'm just saying, like, people at home can't see the picture. We're at the scene where Arya and Tywin are in the throne room or whatever of Harrenhall, and he's ready to call her out. So here we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Tywin basically has a little small war council together. You know, they discussing the war that's going on in the north between the Lannisters and the Starks. And by the way, how genius is Arya? I mean, she's even kind of switched her language up a lot. You know what I mean? Trying to pretend that she
You call
can't
it
talk.
genius. I call it surviving.
Survival is genius, and she's talking.
It's
You know,
instinctual.
she's talking like, you know, she can't speak properly, even though she can because she was raised. You know, she was educated as far as belonging to one of the top families or whatever. And he realizes, but with his instincts, with Tywin Lannister instincts, he don't know who she is, but he realizes like, hey, this girl somebody. You know what I mean? Like she's covering up. She pretending she's a she. She pretended to be a boy, which he already figured out, which was smart. And now he like, hold on, she's saying some things that lets me know she has read, she knows history, she's kind of educated. You know what I mean? And he
Good
started
thing they
asking
didn't have
her,
Facebook back then.
yeah, and he started asking her some questions. But go ahead, boy. I'm trying to figure out where you finna go. So
No. The only thing I was going to say is when Theon was in the last scene, he was in the last scene, and it transitioned to Arya serving Tywin and his crew, right? But she was putting the fucking like little skewer into the sausage. I thought it was beautiful foreplay. That's what I was alluding to.
The skewer
Anyway,
in the sausage.
so you hold on, and Mac, I wanted to just touch on.
And you should rewind it
what you
because it's
saying
like
about
on point.
Arya.
Oh, what was the
that was some hard hitting stuff right there, boy. That was hard.
Yeah.
Like the fork went right in the sausage right after Theon was on the screen.
Bro.
That was hard hitting
Oh,
stuff.
I see what you're saying. You
Yes.
saying that the fact that we would just
And
that
we
we
don't know this yet.
I
but
was not there with you. I was thinking more about Bran.
that's why it was so up in arms.
I was thinking about more like Bran having his dreams.
No.
Yeah,
We didn't get into those wet dreams yet.
Wow. Yeah, well, that's where the fuck I thought you was going with it. Not fucking somebody stabbing a sausage.
No,
What you
It
get
was
from-
amazing. It was amazing.
I
Thanks
wanted
for
to-
kicking
I
me,
wanted
Jay Targaryen. You goat fucker.
Shut up, punk. I wanted to just touch on what Max said. With Arya being really the sharpest knife in the drawer. Like, she is the most intelligent Stark in the family. She's amphibious.
I disagree.
She's quick on her feet. It doesn't matter what you disagree with. Like, you've disagreed with this whole show.
Everything.
Like, you see a little cat and mouse game. Like, the lion was stalking its prey, but you wasn't just hunting like a pup. You were hunting a fox. Like, Arya was a fox already. She was a
Vivica
survivor.
A.
She was sharp, and like the symbolism in the show, like, you had a wolf pup in the lion's den at
This
the
man
war
watches
council.
entirely too much
that was
black
cold.
TV to be white.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man.
That was cold.
No, Justin, I agree. There was a fox in the lion's den. I agree with that. That's a good way to look at it. That
was a great analogy.
Yeah, that's
great.
cold. That's
great
cold.
analogy.
Yeah, that's cold.
It was good. It was good symbolism that episode.
Yeah, it was.
And by the way, saying that I'm the only one picked Arya, especially as a warrior, we know who won that draft. I know people don't want to know.
No, fuck that shit.
So let's talk about Arya right here, though, Mac. She's
learning though. She's an infant.
She truly. So an episode or maybe 2 episodes before was the first time we heard her do her list, and then we all know what the list is, and then and then as we continue to see her progress, you know, Tywin understands she's a girl, and he takes her in as a fucking
Cupbearer.
or whatever, right? So
Cup
then,
bearer?
yeah, a cup bearer,
Oh,
cup, not a cuck. Um,
you said it, not me.
no, cup bearer, right? Let me pronunciate my fucking words.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then, you know, during this scene, he challenged her. You know what I mean? And the challenge was,
To his chagrin.
girl, where are you from? And she tried to fucking lie and say she was a Southern child, but he knew better. You know, I don't know if it's an accent or whatever. Like, we all know what accents
Well,
people.
you look at how the Starks look. They're hardy people. They look like they survive
Hardy?
tough weather. They're not fair skinned.
You fat shaming in the fucking medieval times?
I didn't say anybody was fat, Bull, but you're just stupid.
Hardy.
I'm sorry, Bull. I shouldn't say that.
Go ahead, Justin. I like the way you're going with this. But go ahead.
So it's like the caveman theory where the Starks are more Neanderthal and Southern people are more like Cro-Magnon, a little bit more
I agree.
polished, got a little
And
bit more finesse to their life.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But continue.
Yeah,
sorry,
and he peeped it out, and Arya, being the fox that she is, she always had an escape hatch. I'll just say I'm from house
Escape
such and
patch.
Mhm.
like name the sigil, all of that. Like,
Because she was learned, like Bull
Yeah.
said, like she was educated, so it doesn't matter.
You
She
remember
could
they
be-
showed Bran was getting like quizzed earlier on.
yeah,
you know,
but I mean, yeah, but they show Arya getting quizzed too because she was
well, yeah,
supposed to
that's
be-
the lineage. Yeah, as you
she's
get
supposed
older,
to be
you learn.
fucking, sewing, and she hated that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, Arya, it's like I call her the fox because she's one of the characters who know how to use her allies.
You're calling the
as that.
10-year-old the fox?
Yeah, she's a fox. She's definitely a fox.
Yikers.
Like, she uses, like, a fox uses a badger to hunt sometimes. Fox uses crows and other birds to alert, to see their surroundings. It's like, and then this was one of those interactions. Like, it's time.
Yeah.
I gotta cash in.
No, absolutely.
And it's actually this one first. They take a little peek, and then they meet up face to face.
Well, no. Flip it. No, she met with him here before he killed the person she said in that.
Oh yeah, this was the result.
You know what I mean?
Like,
because Tywin sent her away to get water, and that's when she ran into Jagan Hagar, and Jagan was like, you know, a man hasn't done anything for you. He owes you 3 lives. You know what I'm saying? So speak a name, and I will give you the death of, you know, whoever you speak. You know,
Jacqueline Hogarth.
Yeah, and so you know, Jagan was like, "Yo, do this, whatever," and she was like, "The dude who fucking tortures people." I don't know his name. They call him the whatever the fuck. And next thing you know, this motherfucker's dead.
Fell right out.
You know what I mean? He's dead. So, and then he did her like this. That's one. You know, and in that one picture that we just showed, was Jagan fucking in the castle looking down on what he just did, and he gave her a 1, basically saying, you know, that's 1.
Well, yeah, he pushed Buddy out the fucking window.
Yeah, he did.
Right where
yeah,
he pushed
but no. But did y'all realize? Did y'all notice that the head was backwards? I bet y'all never noticed that.
Nope.
Go back and look at it. So
His hand is backwards?
He had already twisted the head of the body around to the other side.
Yeah, go back to it.
So the body is laying chest down on the ground, but the head is straight up.
So he was dead before he hit the ground.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, Jagan Hagar fucking jogging or Jagan, however you want to say it, he fucking already snapped his neck, spinned him around.
Like he was making a fucking clay bowl.
And then he threw him down there, and he landed chest down, but his head was straight up. I was like, holy shit, am I right? And I rewinded a couple times to make sure. But yeah, he fucking fucked him up. Yeah. But then Justin, you did say after that they did have you know, they had this conversation before, and then they killed the person right here, you know. But Arya understood that, you know, he is a weapon early on in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the Stark's ways of saying Dracarys. You ain't got no dragon, you got a Jagan.
Speaking of Dracarys, Mac, and I
Yeah,
know,
talk about my people, Mac, and you better be nice.
hey Mac,
Well, we're skipping over something, but
what we
we'll go.
skipping over? What we skipping over? We skipping over Jon Snow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because we went to fucking north of the wall already.
Yeah.
So, all right,
You gonna
okay.
tell me about Gilly too?
Yeah. So John and fucking Samuel Tarly, Samuel Tarly, and all the rest of those fuckers are
Lord
moving forward
Mormont and
because
Pip.
they just got
Don't
kicked.
forget Pip.
They just got kicked out of Craster's Creek, Caster's Keep.
Christ is a bastard.
Yeah, they got kicked
Sorry,
out
John.
because you know, motherfuckers couldn't stop looking at the daughters.
Yeah, dry snitching.
Dry snitching and shit. And
Yeah.
they got kicked out. You know.
Yeah, but Gilly has rose to feel the whole village.
But go ahead, Mac. I mean, I'm gonna get out your way since.
Yeah, I mean, you expressed it perfectly. It's nothing really to talk too much about in that scene. I mean, you said it perfectly. They got kicked out of Crash to Keep, and then, of course, somebody came to Lord Mormont and told him that he needed to change up his tactics in order to beat the Wildlings. But nothing really special about the scene. I just said, you know, we go over it real quick because it was.
But here's real quick. I did. There was something that I thought was important. Half Hand was out there, and they really came out there to see where he was.
Yeah.
And to see where Benjamin Stark was, but you know, they knew Half Hand had been, you know, back and forth or closer or whatever, for whatever reason. And then we heard the and they was waiting, right? They heard one blast, and they talked about it. One blast means what? Y'all remember?
Yes. One means Rangers.
One
Two
means
means
Rangers.
Two means
Walker.
wild.
Or I'm sorry, North. They're Northmen. North.
Yeah, two means
Warriors.
wildlings, and then three means what?
Walkers.
White walkers.
White Walkers.
And because
but it hasn't been done in 1,000 years.
Yeah, it hasn't been done in 1,000 years, but at the same time, they made fun of Samuel, but he read that somewhere where the third blast was the warning for the night watchmen that the White Walkers were coming. Yeah, so that's important.
I think threes resonates in this Game of Thrones a lot of times. Threes.
Because as we go forward, we're going to hear three blasts a couple times, and I'm gonna make sure we bring them up as we go forward with the show. But Justin, I'm gonna let you get this off your chest because I think after we leave here, we end up back in a more warmer climate.
Yeah, the city of Karth. Now we can get to Kool-Aid right here. I didn't really like him.
Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, because he was, you know, he was trying to take advantage of your grace here.
Let me tell you about Rajon Rondo.
What do you call the man Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Like he was the biggest person out their group.
Unbelievable, Jay. Take care.
No, man.
Kool-Aid.
It is what it is. Like, and you get to really see. You get to see like Daenerys start to blossom into a not just a queen, but a leader that can think above the subsurface.
Can I tell you a moment in while we were in Karth that I forgot about? I didn't even realize it was pivotal. When they first got there, they showed Daenerys with her dragon Drogon, right? So here's a picture of Drogon, and they figured out how to actually feed him, right? And he has to, you know, heat his food up and then eat it, right? But during that scene, there was a dress that was given to Daenerys, and one of the servants said she would look like a princess, and the other servant said no, she's a Khaleesi.
Yeah.
You know, but and you know, we all know
A
that
battle of traditions.
she's a queen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make sure that she's always addressed as a queen. But go ahead.
And now in the city of Carth is where you see like what's the Jorah Mormont, her handmaidens, they really reassure her that no, you are royalty, even when your cowl is down, even when fucking people are starving, you are still a Khaleesi, you are still revered as a queen, even when she had self-doubts.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's very important too. Social reassurance, especially for queens in the Game of Thrones, is that it should be paramount, because you got to think, like, we say Cersei is a piece of shit all the time. She didn't have any social reassurance the whole WAP. She was just backed into a corner. You know what I'm saying? Daenerys was never backed into a corner.
What is wrong with Bull today?
Bull's
been
laughing.
No.
Man,
What did you say about queens? What did you say about queens in the Game of Thrones?
They need social reassurance.
That is a RuPaul statement.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I know you don't.
I just don't. It goes back to Queen Alicent. You know, if you want to go back to the House of the Dragon.
She had social reassurance.
I don't see it. She had a follower who had a foot fetish.
That's social reassurance, Bull. No matter what you're saying, social reassurance happens. The foot
that kind of set up a few different things, though.
But
we want to talk about Harrenhall.
If he was the reason, you know, she was what she was, he put the battery in her fucking back.
Did you see where I brought it to? I brought it back to Harrenhall. I think it's not talked about enough of what went on there and what's gone on there, and what transpires actually, because when you look at the map of Westeros, the most susceptible landing is King's Landing. Who drafted King's Landing?
Yeah,
as their keep?
I think it was Justin.
Me.
What? Hold on. I want to take a look. Oh, what is it? Stronghold Castle.
What's wrong with Bull?
It's Bull, man. Motherfucking marijuana.
I'm literally looking at
marijuana.
Oh, it was Justin. So Justin,
we just said that.
Drafted a dragon that he could not fly. The most impenetrable landings. I mean, his army is just obliterated.
Cool. But what does that have to do with what we were talking about?
It has everything to do with the draft and what's gone on and what's transpiring. And I just can't defend that draft. I can't defend the draft.
Harrenhall is what you're talking about, correct?
The fire in Harrenhall.
Come on, man.
Man, okay. Yeah. Let's
my man, boy.
I love my boy Bull, man. Hey, let's just make sure that we know that, like,
it's Stephen A. Smith word.
This is the south side of the wall.
SouthSide.
This is a juke joint.
It's not a Mike Clevenger beat.
A raised juke joint and a Bad Guy Radio production. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you see anything that you like or whatever, follow us on Twitter. You see the Twitter at
not Justin's
the
army.
bottom of the screen. We're almost through this episode, but we have to make sure that we plug the fact that Bad Guy Radio at Bad Guy Radio on Twitter, at Raised Juke Joint on Twitter. You know, that's where you can pretty much find us anytime you want, and you can see the ads for each individual member of the panel right here. So that is that. Justin,
Great plug.
I do have no doubt, brother. No doubt. Justin, I do have a question.
Yeah.
What is your angst with him? What is your problem?
Why you call the man Kool-Aid? That's what I need.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get what is happening.
Because, man,
Look at his blouse.
He big and bright, man, and he always be wearing these nightgowns.
But he had a fucking lock. He had a fucking safe lock on his neck the whole time.
Yeah, of course. He was
Flavor Flav's great grandfather.
The thing that pissed me off about that guy, Ray, he lied to my queen every fucking day.
They kept getting smaller.
He lied to her, and
I can't help it, man. This dude bull crazy.
He was selling her smoke the whole wop, and I caught it from the jump.
You did? What'd you catch?
Well, when he first of all,
besides
I knew
herpes,
he had an angle because he was finna mortgage everything against the whole 13. So, what does this man think she has to gain? Dragons, royalty. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew his angle. He was trying to have that male superiority over her and take all of her resources so he could be the big Kool-Aid and car.
We're talking about a dowry.
Now, does that remind you of fucking?
No, he's talking about a dowry.
Why is it Kool-Aid though? I'm still not connected.
That's his name, Mac. That's Kool-Aid. I'm not. He got
Does that
long
remind you
ass
of Damon? Is that why you're upset?
What?
Does that remind you of Damon Targaryen?
No.
That's a good point.
No, I mean Damon.
Right?
Damon makes sure that he,
They made sure he ate at night.
He was very upset, and he made sure that he eventually got with his niece.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop disrespecting my prince like that, bro.
No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm asking, is it a parallel with how someone can manipulate themselves or tell themselves, not tell themselves, but tell the other person that it's all about one thing, but the whole time it's about something else?
No, Kool-Aid didn't put in any work with Daenerys. He just cut his hand.
Okay. All right, I got you.
At least Damon took some heads for Rhaenyra.
Yeah. Okay.
Among other things.
Hey, Jay was on fire this episode, to be honest.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? And I got a question for you guys.
No, it's very good stuff, Jay.
This woman.
Hey, are we still recording or turn this shit off? Because I gotta cuss two of you out.
We're still recording, Bull.
Yeah, okay.
God damn. Bull is stupid as hell, man. Like we
Hey, you two.
No.
The Bull after hours.
No, we're not doing after hours. Bull. When I first saw this
when you saw what?
Can I show you real quick, Bull?
Yeah.
When I first saw her, I thought that she had a more significant role in the whole show. And what
isn't her name Jenny?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's call her Jenny. Hey, Jenny, what's going on?
Oh yeah,
yeah, like Jenny
That's
had
a birdie right there.
Jenny.
No, I say this in truth, honesty, because I didn't know the name. It was hard to look up.
Yeah, I don't know if she ever had a name.
And she said she has no name.
So guess what she was then? Think about it for a minute.
She was
it is a parallel with a man with no face.
What did she say, Ray?
She said she has no name.
I have no name.
Who says that, Ray?
Jacqueline Hagar.
No one says that, Mac.
Now, the followers of the Red God say that.
Are you sure the Red God with Melisandre? Because that's the Red God.
No, that's the Lord of Light.
See?
Oh, shit.
The Red God is who
you got me writing down shit. I think I'm an aficionado in this game. And there's always much more learned shit you can learn.
What is she a part of?
Says that the Red God requires 3 bodies, 3 lives.
That was the first one.
She's part of the Faceless Order, right?
But some of them are merged, though, a little bit.
I don't know. That's a good point. I'm gonna have to kind of like get into that because maybe
think about how she popped up, disappeared. You never really seen her.
You never saw her again.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah,
man. That is true. She popped up. She said that she was talking to Jorah Mormont, and was like, yo, your girl, she might want to watch her back because motherfuckers coming from them dragons. Like, I'm gonna keep it real hood right now. Basically, yo, she got dragons. I know you love your girl, but let her know, like, motherfuckers is out here lurking.
They were coming for the demon monkey.
Yeah. No, then
I
it was.
just want to say something real quick though. Can you imagine just in this universe of the Game of Thrones, you have that faceless man? That is wild though, because honestly, they can get to almost anybody if they choose to.
And
It's almost like a lizard person.
what's a lizard person?
What they
Most of
got
our
to do with the
Congress
point I
today,
was making, but
I'd say Joe Biden is probably a leading candidate for a lizard person. Kamala,
Is
definitely.
this conspiracy theory type shit?
Oh, without a doubt.
So,
Kamala,
are you a
have you
conspiracy
seen her neck?
theorist? That
is not a human's neck. I'm sorry, Kamala.
Are you a conspiracy theorist, Bull?
I am a believer in intelligence.
Okay. And so in order to believe in intelligence, what do you need to believe in intelligence?
You need to read a lot of shit.
Okay. So,
and you need to divulge
what can you give me
your
a reference
sources are and what your the truthfulness of your sources.
Can you give me a source for lizard people so I can research it?
The news. If you want to be real, the news.
I'm trying to just figure out what the fuck is
page
where
one.
The fuck do
page
I
one.
research lizard people? Like, I need to know
because they control the media.
Yeah.
I mean, is it like they
go to CNN.com?
Like with
go to
Roddy
Fox.
Piper? Like,
same shit, different colors.
They live.
Hey, this dude, man.
Ray, you're probably a lizard person.
Why would I be a lizard person?
I don't know. You're too real.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can do the salamander eyes.
I don't know. I'll see you in Section 108.
My God.
Am I doing it?
Am I doing it?
Justin, am I doing it?
Hey,
I'll see you in Section 108.
It's off the rails, Jack.
Now you look faker.
See? There you go. Justin, I need to see if I can do salamander eyes.
I think your body suit
congratulations.
is freaking out.
Congratulations, Ray. You allowed Bull to defecate on a beautiful show.
Yeah.
To my fans, I love you.
So we can have more bullshit, which is fucking great.
Stole fucking sample.
Real quick. God damn it. Where were we? We were talking about Daenerys. Daenerys.
Oh, Ray, we were talking about today, Junior.
Yeah. Daenerys.
That was
awesome. Daenerys basically was proposed to. She didn't accept the proposal.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, she didn't accept the proposal.
Junior.
So I think
thank God she didn't, because if I had to watch any episodes of her touching Kool-Aid, I'm done, bro.
You would have been done.
Yeah, I would have been done.
You would have been done.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Oh man, the viewers, when you watch this, just know that we love Bull, and Bull is just fucking like he changed strands or something tonight. We don't know.
High as a kite.
High as a motherfucker right now.
On cloud nine.
Higher than a giraffe's pussy.
Yeah. Justin. I do have a question.
I know some of my jokes are hitting. Thank you. Thank you, Justin.
I do have a question.
You 3 for 40.
Yeah.
Yo, Moncada.
Hold on, man.
I was gonna say you in a Moncada slump.
Give me $80 million, Rick Hahn.
Hold on. I gotta mute you motherfuckers because I can't think of the question I have for Justin. Like, I legit had a legit question for him.
Okay. The last time he sprayed.
Shut up, Bull.
Yeah. And she's hot too.
Okay.
That's who I was talking about.
Okay. I forget.
No.
It, man.
Exactly who I was talking
No,
about.
I was saying, Bull. Like, I don't want to have to watch a scene with Daenerys and Kool-Aid.
I'd risk it all for her.
That. For who?
I'd risk it all.
For Missandra? Missandra?
You won't be risking too much.
Yes. Okay. Fuck you, Tony
Hey,
Braxton.
Max said you making the league minimum, Bull.
Hey, so real quick, was that the end of the episode? After she denied the proposal, or did we go somewhere else?
That's it.
That was the end.
Yeah, then Tony Braxton declared bankruptcy.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking about Mac.
Okay. So this episode,
Hey, Bull, how come every time you laugh, your head sink into your shoulders like you're a turtle?
does that happen?
I can't say anything about it.
Turtle.
I was just wondering. I had to ask before we got out of here.
You said that man got shoulder pads on.
Turtle.
Mac, why every time you take a sip it starts
now, you
glitching?
stop messing with me, Bull, because I can keep coming.
Turtle. That was pretty funny. I did want to talk about the fact that the Brienne of Tarth. I want to just go around the panel. We saw a couple things happen with Brienne. How do y'all feel about her after this episode, Mac? How you feel about it, Mac?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fan of Brianna Tarth as far as just she has some of the same qualities that the house I pledge fealty to, I guess you can say, House Stark has a lot of their qualities as far as loyalty, honor, stuff like that. So I like Brianna Tarth, and not only that, she's a good fighter. You can't take that away from her. You know what I mean? As we go on in the season, you're gonna see some of the people that she, kind of dismantled. She's a good fighter.
Yeah, I absolutely love Brienne of Tarth. Like,
you like Brienne's Tarth?
Yeah, Brienne of Tarth. You could even go back to any old episodes. I had nothing but praise for her. That's a loyal woman, Bull, not fucking Baelish. Like, she loved Renly just because of her duty, not because even the person that he is.
You said
that's why she freaked out after he died, though. Like, it was her first duty, and like he just died. Like, how do you explain that? My career is over.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that I was hoping that you guys would go into the fact that she pledged her life to Caitlyn after that.
She did.
Yeah, that kind of fucked me up. I was like, shit, I forgot about the fact that she.
I told you they were bouncing shit off each other.
She pledged fealty to Caitlyn.
She'll pledge fealty to anybody who's carrying the higher knife. Whose knife is she wielding at the end of the game? It's not Caitlyn's.
Yeah.
It's a Lannister sword.
What'd you say? Say that word again.
It's a Lannister sword.
Oh, sword. I thought you said sword. Like, like you were fucking British. It's a sword.
It's a sword.
Sword.
Nick Swanson.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyway.
Great actor.
All right.
Anyway, I guess that's the end of the episode.
Thank you to Jay Targaryen.
Is that the end, bro?
I feel like we found a good way to close the episode. We touched on a lot. Finished up with the Brienne of Tarth. Bull, absolutely outstanding working with you today. Always good. Your Grace, King Mac, really good show today. And Lord Ray, you fucking drove the bus really well. Hopefully we're lucky enough to have you drive again. And from Jay Targaryen, this is the South Side of the Wall.
SouthSide.